햇빛조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수지 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선 내 속대론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야오 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 뭐 사실 조금 때 같아 내 같아 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아 살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 pizza
And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports. Well welcoming you to NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. Now, here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Count it. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here's Crowder. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 4. Harper with the steal. The wide open look here for Fox. Drills the three-pointer.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Pass to Tatum. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. That falls. High speed that time from Harper.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical we've ever seen. And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
The kick out to Towns. White drives in. And Towns gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those. This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Now here's White, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside Harper. They get a hand on it. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Walker. Goes up. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
.146 left in the first quarter. Outside White. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Right side Crowder. Pass to Walsh. The kick out to Towns. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. 56 seconds left in the first. And when Wembanyama throws it down. Austin with the ball. It's Crowder on the wing. Still yet to score. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, no, he's feeling it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss. Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
It's going to take more than this to stop Towns. He's too skilled at converting on the drive. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's San Antonio up 2.
17. San Antonio 19.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
If you see yourself all over the ring, then you know what to do. Let's see.
And here is Ball. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you guys.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Polynice, rebounded by the Spurs. And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifle their opponent's three-point shooting.
Pass to Hauser. Fires from deep. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Jovic. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
Pass to Wembanyama. Poke loose. Here's Hauser. Fires from the wing. Wembanyama with the rebound. Johnson outside. Now Wembanyama. Inside. Ball with it. He's picked up by Parker. And Ball slams it in.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Springer. He has yet to score. Outside, Ball. Pocket 6 to the wing right side. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hauser's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Jovic. Nice ball movement by Boston.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my 3rd year. The end of my 3rd year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that 3rd year.
To the middle. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Pass to Springer. Shoots over Harper. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. .132 left now here in the second. Here's Polynice. And there's the time to finish it off.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
To the paint. Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. To the left side wing. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Wembanyama outside. Barnes outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Here's Ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he makes the first.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Here's Walker, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And so Walker nails both of them. Celtics trailed by 3. Outside, White. The kick out to Tatum. Back to White. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Pass to Towns. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
San Antonio leading by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The 11-footer, that one wide left. Celtics trailed by 3. Outside White. And stolen by Wembanyama. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their spot.
The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Down low, Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Tatum. Tatum drills it from distance.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Spurs making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, Fox. To the inside. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Now here's White. Still scoreless. Fox with the steal. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Misses from short range.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside Tatum. And here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Pass to Barnes. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Barnes has got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
.58 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Fox. And a wide open look for Hachimura. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up to the Boston Celtics. White with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Now Wembanyama, defended by Towns. Here's Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Spurs have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Here's Towns. Hachimura grabs the miss. Pass to Johnson. And Wembanyama, that's for 2. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's San Antonio up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pass to Hauser. Inside. A new 14 for Boston. Back to O'Neal. Here's Springer. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Now Harper. Pass to Walker. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the shot is good. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Springer. Puts it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And here is Fox. Barnes outside. The 3 goes down.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And it's ball penetrating. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes looking around. For 3. Knocks down the 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Got it to go off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
2 minutes.
Now Fox. Here's Barnes. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Colony.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Outside Harper. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
And welcome to Entertainment. Make some noise.
Here is Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet away. Yep, that's going to go in.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Outside, Fox. Now Wembanyama. Here's Wembanyama slicing to the basket. Good! Lays it right in there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Harper. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation.
Boston ball.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's up, it's official. If it's smoke, that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. There's like Curry, you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hating, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LV tech. My I be my. When I kick that out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the town, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, get your super bands and with no hands, it's the Ultra Grand.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up and stuff, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up and stuff, then that means it's official.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Hey, watch it do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I admit, man. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Hey, watch it do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux, Unessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.